Hello student, good morning. And as you know that in previous online class I have completed the chapter. I have completed the topic removal of insoluble impurities. Now first topic is filtration. And what is filtration? Filtration क्या है? Separation of insoluble impurities with the help of a filter paper is called filtration. फिल्टर पेपर की हेल्प से इनसॉल्युबल इम्प्योरिटीज़ को अलग करना, इस प्रोसेस को फिल्ट्रेशन कहते हैं। दिस इज अ डायग्राम ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन। ये आप डायग्राम देख रहे हो। इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ फिल्ट्रेशन अ सर्कुलर पीस ऑफ फिल्टर पेपर इज फोल्डेड ट्वाइस टू मेक अ कोन। दिस पेपर कोन इज केप्ट इनसाइड द फनेल। फिल्टर पेपर को कोन शेप में बनाकर फनल में सेट करते हैं। अ बीकर इज केप्ट बिलो द फनल एंड मिक्सचर विथ इनसॉल्युबल इम्प्योरिटीज लाइक सैंड, chalk, etc. is poured into the beaker through the funnel. The impurity is left behind in the filter paper and clean water is poured in the beaker. इस प्रोसेस में क्या होता है कि एक फिल्टर पेपर को कोन शेप में बनाते हैं, फिर वो जो है फनल में उसको रख देते हैं और फिर जो है इम्प्योरिटीज़ जो वाटर होता है उस फिल्टर पेपर में डालते हैं। और क्या होता है कि जो इम्प्योरिटीज़ होता है वो फिल्टर पेपर में ही रह जाता है और जो प्योर वाटर होता है, क्लीन वाटर होता है, वो नीचे बीकर में कलेक्ट हो जाता है। इस मेथड से थ्रू जो है जो इनसॉल्युबल इम्प्योरिटीज़ है उसको सेपरेट किया जा सकता है। ओके, now next, fermentation. See this good diagram here, two beakers. You know that in first beaker are contaminated water or impurities and other are clean water, and impurities are settled down bottom of the beaker. In this process water is allowed to stand undisturbed in a container. This process involves the following steps. You know that what is sedimentation? Separating insoluble impurities from water by allowing them to settle down is called sedimentation. In this sedimentation process, following steps are included. First step, water with insoluble substance is kept in the beaker for some time. Second point, the mud settle down at the bottom of the container as sediment. The clean water can be poured out into separate container. Okay, this process is called sedimentation. Now next process is decantation. Decantation, when the clean water can be poured out into a separate container, this process is called decantation. Okay, and from decantation you can got the clean water and also separate the insoluble impurities from water by the process of decantation. See this diagram carefully, and this diagram show the process of decantation. Okay, now next topic is removal of soluble impurities. How to remove soluble impurities from water? Soluble impurities means those are dissolved in water. Soluble impurities are more difficult to separate than insoluble impurities. These impurities can be separated by evaporation or by distillation. Okay. Now first topic is evaporation. The impure solution with impurities such as salt or sugar is heated till all the water evaporates. The impurity is left behind in the evaporating dish. See this diagram. This is the suppose you this solution is a suppose salt or sugar solution. When you heat it, this solution after few hours or few minutes, only salt left in evaporates dish, and water evaporates from the impurities. Only salt or sugar left. By this process, you can separate the salt and sugar from the water. Now next process is distillation. The process of distillation involves the following steps, but before that we have discussed about the distillation. What is the distillation? Purification of water by evaporating, then condensing it and collecting the resulting liquid is called distillation. Means in this process, first you evaporating the water and then condensing the water, then you collect the liquid, and this liquid is called distilled water. Okay, this process is complete in 3 steps. First step is the impure water taken in a flask is heated. Here you can see in the diagram flask. On heating, water is converted into steam and the impurities are left behind. When the steam is cooled after passing through the condenser, it turns into liquid water. The pure water is called distillate, and it is collected in a conical flask. Here see in diagram this conical flask, and this diagram show the process of distillation. Now next topic is purification of water. You know that in water many impurities are contained, like germs, dust, mud, or a lot of impurities are contained in water, and this is not safe for drinking. So water is necessary for purify and then use. Water is a carrier of many diseases like cholera, dysentery, diarrhea, and other diseases. Therefore, drinking water needs to be purified before using it. It is necessary to you drinking water first you purified, then use for drinking. Normally, 3 methods are purification in practice. Here, only 3 steps, 3 processes are given. These are boiling, distillation, and chlorination. Now we have discussed about the one by one all 3 methods. Now first topic is boiling. This is the easiest and most common method to purify water before drinking. Use the that this is the simple method of purification of water. Boiling kills the germ present in it. Means when you boil the water, and that after boiling, you can say boiling process kill the germs those are present in the water. Remember that boiling should be continued for at least 10 minutes. Boiling, that this process complete should be complete in at least 10 minutes. You continue boiling the water. When you complete this activity, you can do this activity, you can kill the germs those are present in water. So now next is a distillation. The water stored through the process of distillation is the purest form of water. It is free from germs. By this process, water is germs free. It is widely used in distilled water in injections, medicines, and car batteries. This water mostly used for the in use injections, medicines, and batteries. And this diagram show the process of distillation. In this process, first you heat the water, after boiling then evaporate and then condense, then after condense then you got the liquid form of water, and this is distillate water, and distillate water is the purest form of water, and in this water is germs free. Now next and last topic is chlorination. See this diagram show the chlorination. Chlorine are added to the drinking water. In this method, the tablet of chlorine are added to the container where the water is to be cleaned. You can say chlorine tablet or chlorine liquid, you can say chlorine liquid also used for this. In this method, in chlorination, chlorine tablets kill germs and make the water pure. You know, the chlorine tablets are liquid, kill the germs, and water make germs free, and this is the safe from disease and also kill the germs. Now all students write homework. Homework is read and revise the explained topics of lesson 8. I repeat again, read and revise the explained topics of lesson 8. Okay, all of you have to read and revise the all explained topics of lesson 8 in proper way. Thank you.